Hi people. The apocalypse happened. Did you notice it? I'm making this video here talking about the four horsemen of the apocalypse and then the apocalypse. So I'm just going to run through them. You tell me if you noticed it. My article says the apocalypse has crept up to surprise us, crept up upon us by surprise. Did you see the apocalypse or did you miss it? That's the question. So here are the horsemen of the apocalypse. So here's the apocalypse I see. And you tell me if those are the horsemen of the apocalypse. First, 3 years ago, Fukushima blew up. And it was announced we'd see level of radiation go up in the USA from it. And so now the levels of radiation in California are horrendous. They're 10 times more. So I mean, what can be worse than that? If people aren't wearing masks in this, within 90 days they'll be sick. So people have 90 days to start wearing masks, to start walking around in the street looking like this, you know. So, okay. Second horseman of the apocalypse, war. Okay? So Syria has been festering, has seen the festering spread of the Arab Spring since 3 years. It's been going on for the war in Syria has been going on for 3 years already, and the Arab Spring has been going on for 5 years. 150,000 people were killed just in Syria. Now suddenly, the rebels, you know, the Free Syrian Army, have come together with the Assad army to fight the Al-Qaeda. So, you know, it's finished. The fight is over. They'll just destroy the Al-Qaeda, and then they'll make some. Then they're not going to start fighting against each other again. That's crazy. You remember they were doing cannibalism over there. That was really like the apocalypse. I mean, these guys were doing cannibalism. The third issue is Obamacare, which is being voted into law. It was being voted into law in 2010, and now suddenly it's here. Now Obamacare is working, and we can see how horrible it is. So Obamacare is a train wreck. Now there's the NSA issue, which is a very big issue because Obama was spying on Angela Merkel's phone, and so something was wrong. Something was completely wrong. So an American senator, Rand Paul, he is suing Obama personally. He's suing Obama personally. So he's got standing, you know. If you don't have standing, you can't sue anybody. So he has standing as a senator, and he'll carry it straight to the Supreme Court. And he's got 500,000 people in a class action signed up. So you people can sign up here. So he's suing about the NSA, and nothing can stop him. He'll go all the way, and that's steamroller, just completely level Obama. It's finished. So Obama cannot resist this guy. So now these are the horsemen of the apocalypse. So what is the apocalypse? The apocalypse is revealing. Apocalypse means revelation. So in 50 days, Joe Arpaio is revealing the full information of 2 years of investigation of the Obama birth issue. And Carl Gallups at PP Simmons has said there's some very special new information which has never been revealed, which is much, much bigger than the information they already have. And I'm wondering whether, you see, I know a lady called Linda Joy Adams who has a blog on internet, and she's pretty famous. She has followers. Let's say she has followers, but she's not famous like the birthers. And I contacted her, and I talked to her, and I read all her stuff. And she says that she knows the name of Obama's real father, who is not Obama. She says Obama's not his father. He has another father who comes from the city where his mother was living before she was pregnant. And she was with this boy, a black boy from Kansas. She got pregnant, and he was murdered. And that's what she says. And she says, so I said, hey, your story is really important. I'm going to get you in contact with Carl Gallups, has a guy who works with him called Mike Shoesmith, who works, together they do PP Simmons, the YouTube account. I said, hey, you've got to talk to these people, to Carl Gallups and Mike Shoesmith and that's Joe Arpaio, because Mike Zullo of Joe Arpaio of the Cold Case Posse works with Cal Gallups. And so she contacted them. And then afterwards she said, okay, I talked to Mike Zullo by email, and I gave him the name. And she just wrote to me last week or 4 days ago, and she was complaining. She wrote 20 posts, 20 letters in 3 days. And she was saying, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. I gave the name to Mike Zullo, and what's going on? And so I wrote to Mike Zullo, I wrote to Mike Shoesmith. I said, hey, how come you guys aren't doing anything? I gave you the name. She gave you the name. Why aren't you doing anything with this? You got the name of Obama's father. And now, 3 days later, Joe Arpaio says, okay, I'm going to reveal it. I was expecting it. If Mike Shoesmith is listening, hey Mike, I was expecting something to move over at the Arpaio office. So Arpaio says he's going to reveal it. So that's the apocalypse for me. So here I wrote another article, Joe Arpaio to reveal Obama truth in March. And it's Carl Gallups and Mike Shoesmith of PP Simmons. They're announcing that in March we're going to get the whole truth, the whole thing. So you see, Four Horsemen of Apocalypse, and now the truth about Obama. The whole thing. We'll get the name of his real father. Now Obama, you can't be a U.S. president and be hiding your father. You're hiding your name. You're hiding who you are. He's hiding his past. And the Antichrist is the man from nowhere who hides his past. He has this past which is the hideous beast, and he hides the hideous beast behind a nice, beautiful, trickery, deceiving face. That's the Antichrist. So we're revealing the Antichrist. This is the apocalypse. So people, you spread this message. This is very important stuff.